I think most women don't want their own man. So why the fuck would they go out searching for a boyfriend?
I mean, it's
or another like person.
You take Monday through Friday.
Jesus,
I'll have him on the weekend.
Like, how does anyone even have like the energy these days, Miss Economy, to balance any of that?
Beep, beep, pew.
We're back, Tati, with the hair, and it's done, and the makeup.
It's not done, girl. This is like
It's
dirty
not?
hair that needs to be washed tonight.
Oh, it's that day?
Today is
Hair
the day.
wash day,
Today
yeah.
is hair wash day. We love her.
Wait, you guys don't wash your hair every day?
No, you're not
That's
supposed
crazy.
to.
No,
You're
I
not supposed to.
do, but there's days I wake up and I'm like,
Yeah,
but
you're
like
not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but then I heard that's a myth this whole
Yeah,
time.
isn't it?
That it's like a myth. They say not to wash it every day. Well, you're also a guy. Every guy washes their head because we're mostly bald anyway. Like you're gonna.
What are you gonna do? Be like, oh, not the hair.
Right, my long luscious hair. Like,
Yeah, that's weird.
But I think they say you're not really supposed to. But then I've read that it's been debunked that you could wash your hair every day. It's not.
I mean,
a
I'm
big
sure
deal.
you could, but I think maybe depending
We
on
probably
your hair
shouldn't,
type,
yeah.
what's better looks better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Building oils, all that science.
Dry
I almost said
shampoo.
math.
Math,
Call it
science,
science.
arts.
The oils adding up. That's
Mm-hmm.
math. Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, cool stuff. Anyway, good episode.
Stuff. Great episode. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Wash your hair or not. Who cares?
Wash your ass.
Wash
Wash
your
your
ass.
ass
Now
and
that,
your hair.
wash that shit.
Wash your ass
Stinks.
every day.
Wash it.
That's an everyday thing. The
Yes.
hair, that's up to you.
Mine's always washed because I need people to kiss it.
I was,
I thought you were gonna say something else.
yeah, I was very confused where you're going with
Going
that.
right on topic. No. So we have an interesting topic we want to talk about.
I'm here for it.
And I'm not going to lie, I've had quite the weekend.
Hell yeah.
I've had so many experiences. Well, hold on. I didn't have the experience.
No, you had experiences.
I've had conversations. Let's be clear.
yeah, what's
I've
going
had
on? What's
conversations
in the air?
I don't know what's in the air. I post one selfie saying I'm outside, and
Can that be say with your chest?
yeah, I guess y'all love when I'm outside. Hey now.
Period.
But I wasn't even outside like that. Like, I don't really drink. You know, I'll have a mocktail or I'll have one drink.
Oh, I didn't
so
know that.
people assume when I'm outside, I'm like, outside. I'm not. Like, I literally went to a speakeasy, like a R&B thing. And I want to go back because the food looks so good. I want to go for the food. I'm a foodie. And I was home before midnight. Like, I just go and like sit at the bar and vibe. And then I'm not out here. Like, I'm not putting myself out here like shaking ass everywhere. Like, I'm literally a respectful woman. I guess just the connotation with saying outside like has people
In a frenzy?
in a frenzy.
Yeah, their panties were in a frenzy.
Oh my God, I had so many DMs like when I said I was
telling you.
outside.
But like, okay, I want to know a couple things, okay? Why are people getting hard off of you saying I'm outside? But number two, you pretty much your content from like what you post on your story indicates to me that you are outside, but you don't say the words I'm outside. So you get what I'm saying?
So when I say I'm
that post?
outside, like do people think that's like a signal for like,
Is that, like,
I want
sexy?
attention? Like it's sexy?
I don't know.
Cause even when Marco and I were talking about this off camera, Marco was like, you don't post anything scandalous.
You're
Like,
not even twerking or nothing.
you don't, you're not out here shaking ass recording it. And I don't like those days are behind me, but,
You're in your stepmom era, I'm telling you.
I'm not in my stepmom era anyway.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I just, what's the connotation with outside? Is that hood rat shit? Was outside hood rat shit?
Maybe.
Because I got a little bit of it in me. I'm not going to lie. I live a double life. We already
Everyone
know.
does have a little hood rat in them.
Yeah.
A little.
Some have a lot, some have a little. I just want to know why too. And can I ask, what did these people say to you in your DMs? Like, what was the context?
I got so many of like just the eye emojis, like, oh, she's outside. Literally like that. Oh, she's outside. And then others is like, when can I see her outside? Like, oh, I want to see Tati. And then I made a comment yesterday being funny, like, oh, I miss toxic Tati.
Someone said that? Or you did?
No, I said that. And then so many people were like, I want to see toxic Tati. Da, da, da. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't say anything. It's crazy.
Yeah, people are watching you
Hey,
hard.
girl, y'all guys are watching, but you need to watch the podcast. That's what you need to watch.
Get your eyes on this podcast.
Get your eyes on this podcast.
This is where
okay?
she's really outside.
This is
Right.
this is my outside.
Right, she's outside, you guys.
I'm talking about all
Tell
y'all.
them you outside.
I'm outside.
Yeah, I want to know why that gets their jollies all jolly.
I don't know. Like maybe because
Charlie's all-
I don't know. Is it that weird like teacher fantasy? Maybe I don't know.
Oh.
Like she's a teacher, but now she's outside.
I think
what
that's
is
like
she
for
outside?
students
I don't
though,
know.
right? That'd be more for students.
no, I don't have.
Yeah,
students.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
then.
but maybe she's viewed, and tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, because I'm not a guy who's trying to bang you. But if I was, okay,
Could be a
maybe
girl trying to bang me too.
it could be a
They're
girl.
there too in the DMs.
Tati takes
yeah,
all
They're there.
invitations.
It's open opportunity.
Okay.
Equal opportunity.
Equal, not open. Equal
DEI
open.
or what is it?
DEI. Tati's
not
a DEI.
But like, think about it. Like, maybe it's like a fantasy. They're like, oh, she's a good girl, but nothing about you is like good girl. Like on Instagram to me and your stories. Like you constantly show us you're outside.
Yeah,
and I love it. I go to your content to see you outside.
I'm so random. I'm a chameleon.
It's so random.
I'm goofy as hell. I'm stupid. Like
Me
I'll
too.
be on here
Me
like,
too.
Look at our food, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, ooh, selfie. And then I'll be like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. Holy shit! But like,
Yeah, you go through a lot of emotions.
yeah,
in
like
one
I
day.
guess I'm a novella. Like my story is a
Roller
novella.
coaster.
Yeah, no, that's why I
don't
love
know.
going to your stories. I never know what I'm gonna get.
You don't.
I was talking about this with a couple people at work, but I was like, there's people's stories that I love going to that are like I don't know what I'm getting, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. Or don't judge me, but there's people that I like going to their stories. I'm so bad.
I love it. Say it.
Their stories are so fucking basic.
Oh, basic.
But,
yeah.
but I like run to them. I'm like, oh, I have to see this. Like,
that's
it's just gonna be so basic. But
like food pictures. Like what's basic to you?
girl, it's I guess predictable.
Good morning. Oh, what is it called?
It's predictable.
No, what's
Not glory.
No,
What?
what do people say? Grand
Rising.
Rising.
Oh, my coworker
The
says
fuck
that.
is that?
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
What is Grand Rising?
Instead of saying good morning, it's just Grand Rising.
Grandma's Rising? What's going
Grand,
on?
right? Like grand.
That's what it sounds like. Grandma's
Grandma's
Rising.
Rising.
Grandma, how you doing, girl?
Yeah,
Shout out
Rising.
Grandma.
GR.
Yeah. So my say it with my chest is I'm outside.
Yeah, you
You
outside.
outside.
I'm not really not.
We're gonna
but
get all the views now because you said you're outside.
I said it like 5 times.
Yeah, that's
Five
a lot,
times
that's
views.
A lot of damn
What's
views.
your never? I was gonna say, what's your never too shy?
What's my never
What's
too
your
shy?
say it with your chest?
Ooh, damn! I don't think I thought of one.
I didn't think of one either. It just happened right now.
It did just happen. Damn, I think mine would just be like, my girl's outside. My girl is outside right now.
That has to be the title.
Yes.
I'm
Tati's
outside.
outside or just we outside? Like
Yeah, she outside.
Outside. But I'm really not. Let me
No.
just clarify. So, okay, I was telling Marco about my weekend, and that could kind of
I
kickstart the
gotta hear
conversation.
this.
Go for it.
I've had so much happen.
Yeah, you live like
But,
3 lives.
but they're literally nothing. But it's like so funny to me. So I got hit on by a guy. Okay, that's not new. But
that's just
I didn't mean it
that's
like
a
that.
Tuesday
But,
afternoon for
whatever,
me.
right? Like I got hit on by a guy. But mind you, a lot of people, I'm sure, could assume when somebody's hitting on you, you're either rolling your eyes like, oh, here we go, or 2, you're being nice, you do the nice letdown, or 3, you're just like into it, right? It's one of those probably,
Okay.
right? So I turned around. His approach was great. He was so handsome, y'all, so handsome.
Where was this at?
It was at Penny Whistle.
Oh, girl, you were outside.
But I wasn't drinking. So like Alexa and I, we weren't drinking. I literally had no drink. We just went for like 30 minutes, not even that, and then we left. We went for the vibes. Anyway,
I feel you. I
love
popping in
music.
for
So
a
like
vibe.
that was it. Literally, I was not drinking nothing. So he approached me, and he wasn't the first guy to approach me at the bar, but he was the last
Damn,
one.
she just keeps flexing on us.
Not on purpose. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Not on purpose.
All the
But
guys.
anyway,
I love
he
it.
was so handsome, Paulina. Oh my god! Like
get his
I
number?
looked. Well, no, let me explain why.
This story.
He was gorgeous, adorable. Like if you think about what people would probably assume my type is,
Yeah.
with a baby face, like without a beard,
Yeah.
that's what he looked like. Okay. And his approach was great, like smooth, not creepy, not too much, whatever. And I literally at some point I was like, "You're 22." I was like, "You're 22."
You just knew?
I just knew. And he's like, "How'd you know?" I was like, "Goodbye.
Damn.
Stop talking to me.
Girl.
Stop talking to me." Like, no, I have former students older than you. Goodbye. So I
Mommy
can't do
issues.
it. Like, I can't. Like, no, I can't. I know people who could do the 10-year relationship gap or messing around. I can't do it.
Okay, but you can't do it because
I think
You're
of
a
I have
woman.
students older than you.
Yes.
That's how I think about it.
yes,
Like, literally, you could have been my student 3 years ago. No.
because a 10-year age gap forward, if he was 40,
Yeah, if he was 30 and I was 40, that's different. But like right now,
Oh.
like it feels.
I meant a guy who's 42 because you're 32.
I would go with that. That's
100%,
fine.
100%.
Yeah, but lower doesn't work.
That's
for
what
me.
I'm saying. Like something
No.
about with us women, we can't. Men,
No, but it's
men
funny.
Can do
The
that. We
other,
can't.
that's another story. The opposite. But anyway, so long story short, I was like, oh my God. You know, I was very honest with him. And I was like, you are too young for me. But let me tell you this. And I'm not trying to be that like ignorant person. I was like, you are genuinely really adorable. You are so handsome. I think you're very charismatic. You were not like disrespectful. You weren't coming on too strong. Like 10 out of 10. I literally said 10 out of 10. Your approach was wonderful.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I hope you try that on somebody else.
Somebody your own
that is
age.
like your age. No, I said that. I said
Damn.
that. And I was like, and if they're not going, it's not you, it's them. They ain't shit. Like 100%. If you were at least 6 years older, I would have gone. For sure. Probably. Because he, like, by God, I mean, like, get his number. But I was like, no, I can't do it. I cannot.
You as a 22-year-old, it just
Never.
creeps me out.
No, I
Girl.
would feel I feel like I would belong in jail.
That's
even
like,
though I
icky.
wouldn't. But
even
no,
the fact that like he hit on you is so cute.
no,
and funny
but it
to
was
me,
so
but-
cute because like I asked and he was like he genuinely thought I was like 24, 25.
Okay.
And no, I told Alexa, I was like, I still got it, girl. You know, I'm outside.
Yes, you're outside. You're
But anyway,
24.
I really wasn't. I was minding my business. But anyway, so then that made me think like about like this whole age gap thing, like with dating. Like you and Javi are around the same age?
We're a year apart.
Okay,
Yeah.
a year apart.
So,
would you date somebody like 10 years older, 10 years younger? Like
10 years older, not 10 years younger.
Yeah,
Younger
same.
freaks me the fuck out. Even like 5 years younger. I don't know
Yeah,
why. To me,
yeah.
that's just like a different generation. It's not.
No, I
But I'm
dated
like-
somebody in the past 3 years younger, and that felt like extreme.
It does.
Yeah.
And sometimes too, I don't know how you guys are, but I'll count in like school years.
No,
I'll
yeah,
be like,
same.
you're
When I was
a
in-
I'm a
grade
senior,
younger.
you're a freshman.
When I was a senior, you were in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Like the
Damn.
fuck?
No, and I can't do younger. Honestly, I don't even think a younger person could entertain me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they can even have my attention. I just don't think they
Yeah.
could. Not that
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like so well-rounded about life and I've
No,
lived
but-
such a life, but no.
Yeah, there's certain things you just can't. Yeah, so that was my first scenario. That was not scenario. That was my first experience of the weekend.
First situation.
Then the next day, I get a random message like, "Hey, do you have the same number?" from a person who I have not seen in over 10 years. And the last time I saw him was like they came to Curie as a guest speaker on a panel. You guys have done it before. So it was like very like professional. So in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, it's something business, whatever related. So
Right.
I was like, yeah, I have the same number, whatever. Come to find out, the reason why they're messaging me is because they're going through something in their marriage because this person is married with children, okay?
Oh, whoa.
And I guess he found out his wife has been cheating and is probably still cheating with like NBA players and shit like that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I want names after this.
Yeah. Yeah. And that, well, no, I don't know the names of the
No,
NBA players.
Who messaged
Oh,
you?
okay. I don't think you know this person.
I'll find out.
You won't know
I
this
love
person.
gossip.
But yeah.
love
So
gossip.
anyway, and I was just kind of like, what the fuck does this have to do with me? Like, why are you messaging me? Like,
So he's trauma
this is
dumping onto you?
Yes, but the reason being is
reason.
because
He wants to.
him and his wife had a conversation that maybe they should open up their marriage.
Okay, so she wants that if she's cheating with NBA players.
Right, probably.
I don't think he wants, unless he did, I
But
don't
then
know.
he said, "You're the first person that came to mind." We had this conversation, and I knew immediately if it opened up, I would want it to be to you.
Interesting.
Mind you, there's no history. Like I haven't seen this person in over 10 years. And I'm like, what makes you think I would be in your open marriage? Is it because I posted I was outside the day before? Literally.
Maybe.
Like I'm trying to connect the dots. Like, why do I give off a type that I'd be in an open marriage with somebody? Because no, the answer was 100% no. I said no. It was a no.
Oh, you shut it down?
I
Okay.
shut it down. But I was just like, and then also, how would that benefit me? Bringing me into your trauma and your problem with your marriage.
Sister wife. There you go.
Where's the benefit for me?
Right, what do you
He
get
got-
out of
he got
this?
paid.
What
your
do I
bills.
get messing with a guy who gets cheated on by MB with you know, like, come on.
Damn.
Like, damn.
I mean, this situation seems messy to begin with. I don't know
Yeah.
many open I know one person
Oh, wow.
that's in a. I know. So not growing up, I'm just traumatic, but
At 7 years old.
right. Talking about this topic when we have this conversation, for example, at work when we talk about it on the show, I always thought it was a white people thing because I never knew people unless I was a child, but like when you're growing up or just like when you're getting older or whatever, like I don't remember people like our parents' friends. I don't. Maybe we weren't privy to those conversations because that would make sense. We were children,
Yeah.
but I don't remember seeing that or hearing that. I remember
Yeah.
hearing about like cheaters,
Yeah.
but not open
Yeah.
relationships,
Same.
open marriages. So I always thought it was a white people thing because there's people that I know who ride not for this, but that ride that these people exist, and
Yeah,
there
they
is
do.
a population
It's very
of them.
much a white people thing, by the way.
It has to
not
be.
really, not anymore.
No, well, from my fourth scenario or whatever I'm gonna talk about is a white people thing. Go ahead.
But see, like that's what I'm saying. A white, like I don't know any
This
Hispanics
person's
that
mixed,
do that.
by the way.
Okay, well,
The proposal, him and his wife are both mixed.
Oh, there's a wife. Jesus. Okay, I gotta hear about this.
No, the
one that you
open
just
marriage
said, the open
one.
marriage.
Oh, I thought somebody
The
proposed to
NBA
you.
players.
No, I got
Oh.
a proposal today, but it wasn't married. Well, it kind of what I'll get. That's
Yeah,
anyway.
there's a
We're
lot
not
going
there
on.
yet. There's
I'm
a
so
lot.
trying to
y'all.
keep up.
I say I'm outside, and then a lot happens.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Is like I think it's a white people thing. But okay,
yeah,
maybe
they're
I'm
both
wrong.
mixed with white and other things.
Okay, so
So.
I don't know. I'm just calling it what it is because I never knew. I still don't know anybody that is. However, well, that's a lie because I know one person that is.
Hell yeah.
And I was like at a dinner thing, and she's my friend, whatever. And I know she had a boyfriend, and she told me that she hooks up with other people, women and men. Sometimes they bring them in together. So it's like a whole thing. And me, I'm like sitting there with like my hands like,
Yeah,
I'm
tell
like,
me more.
like I want to hear this. Like
Yeah, details.
I just want the details because
Me too, I
a
love
girl like
details.
me could never
No, okay.
do that.
I told you.
I couldn't.
We were talking, and he was like, "What if?" I was like, "No, Paulina's not."
I was like, what if
Into
Paulina,
open marriages?
What if
Yeah,
Paulina
no,
is
he's
on
like,
the
"What
low?
if? What if she's on the?" I'm like, "No, she's not."
No.
I know she's not.
It's
no.
not for me. I don't judge it because if it
No,
works for you,
if
cool.
it works for
fun,
you,
high,
not me.
awesome. That is, girl. I would be dead. I'd be in jail. Like
Yeah,
you don't
me
understand.
too. I'd set them on fire.
That's
I already want to
aggressive.
fight with people who aren't even my boyfriends.
Yes.
Can you
That's
imagine?
aggressive.
Yes.
No, God, no. Yeah, and
Yes.
then that led me to think about what about actually before I go into my question, that reminds me of like Neo, right?
Oh, his 18 girlfriends.
His
whatever he-
18 or whatever girlfriends,
13, I
and
don't
but they're
know.
not allowed to have
date.
anybody else.
No,
Yeah.
only he can.
Only he.
That's no, like
No, if you're gonna do that, both sides.
yeah.
If you're gonna be like, I'm an open relationship, I'm gonna have 13 girlfriends. All those 13 girlfriends better have more.
But dude,
than-
I think it's disgusting because I just think of like somebody's gonna catch something.
That's true too. If
I
you're
mean,
not
I
being
know they could be
safe.
protected, whatever, but I just think it's icky.
I think emotionally I couldn't do it.
Oh, emotionally,
the
I'd be
icky
messed
part
up.
to me. And also too, we talked about this recently too, and I said this. I was like, I feel like like most
tongue came out.
Yeah, I was like most women, and I don't mean this in a bad way because I love my husband, but I think most women don't want their own man. So why the fuck would they go out searching for a boyfriend
I mean, it's
or
well,
another like person?
Yeah.
And that's what I said. I'm like, maybe if it's like sexy and hot and like
Yeah.
the idea of just hooking up with somebody is what you're into, that's
Yeah.
awesome. But I can't imagine like, okay, I have my husband, but then I have my boyfriend, but I gotta cook dinner for him. I'm gonna wash his underwear. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I think it's like
I
the
got one
SZA
man
song,
already.
like you take Monday through Friday.
Jesus,
I'll have
girl.
him on the weekend.
Like, how does anyone even have like the energy these days in this economy to balance any of that?
I think emotionally unstable people could be like the girlfriends of married people. I mean, hot take, no offense, because I know some people may disagree. I just feel like, okay, maybe not emotionally unstable, but like you have no emotions. Like you have
to
no connection, no
Yes.
feelings with those people.
Yeah, I
And
think
you have to
be
get something
like
in
that.
return. Like, right? I would assume.
You got your bills paid, Doug.
I was gonna say maybe there's
Maybe,
money
yeah.
involved. Obviously sex. So if that's like your thing, there's gotta
No, I
be
can't do it.
something. No. I just that's too tired. I'm tired talking about this.
I'm not even tired. I got energy. I'm just not interested in all
Yeah.
that. Like,
No, I mean I don't want that because I just feel like like I told you I'd be in jail if Javi had a
same.
girlfriend.
I
Like I'd
said it. Like
kill
told
them.
you, I'd set it all on fire.
Yeah, we would all be on fire.
We would all.
Literally all
Not
of
me,
us.
but all of us.
Right. Everyone involved would be on fire.
Yeah, whoever the security at that place will be on fire. Why'd you let them in?
But it was
At your
interesting.
house? What do you?
No, like just in general. I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Everybody
It's
around you.
dramatic effect.
Yes, dramatic.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay. So the question I was gonna say is,
Yeah.
what is the difference between an open marriage and swingers?
A big difference.
So like swingers are people who like couples who join other couples and then they
So yeah, swingers is like you're in a couple and then you and your
join
you
another
switch
couple.
partners. Correct? Can you
No.
look up? Someone look it up.
I'll look it up, but no,
yeah.
I think they're very similar because open marriages are swingers. You
bring
don't have to
people
be
in.
married. Like swingers can just be
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, open relationship or marriage.
Right.
You don't have to be
Yeah,
married to have
right.
that.
yeah. So
So maybe they are more similar than I think. But also too, like I feel that there's also some rules though. I don't know how swingers work, but there's
I'm gonna get into that.
Yeah.
I learned about
there's
some
rules apparently. I'm like, this is too complicated.
I've learned a lot.
I can't wait to learn this.
Yeah. So
You're so funny.
I could talk about it while he's Googling
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm reading.
So there's a person who I know is
Okay.
a swinger.
Okay, personally know them. You
Personally know them. Not like well, but I know them.
okay.
Okay.
They're a swinger.
Them and their husband.
Wow.
And they go on trips with another couple that they swing with. Like they are the go-to swinger couple. And they went on a vacation.
yeah.
And I guess the girl who I know like got the other couple mad or something happened. And her husband was like, you better go over there and fix it. Like go fix
Damn.
it. This was like at night in their hotel. Like go to their room and fix it. So she went over to the room and she fixed it.
Damn.
With the wife.
Really?
She fixed it. But then the husband came back and like was like, you cheated on me. Dude, this is I don't even want to know if it's I don't even want to say tricky or trifling, but he basically said like you cheated on me because I wasn't a part of it and you were with her and I wasn't there. So that was cheating. And she was like, you told me to fix it. And I guess he was like implying like not like that.
Oh.
And she fixed it, but without him. And so he said, you cheated on me. Mind you, they've been swingers with other couples, not just them. They're like the main couple.
Yeah.
But they have been doing this for a long time. And she was going through it because he's basically like, well, now that you cheated on me, because you did it while I wasn't there and I wasn't participating, it's only right that I get to do the same thing with another woman.
Oh, I was about to say with the guy, with the
Well,
husband.
no, I think I know. I'm pretty sure he meant with a woman. And I think this also there's some insecurity there because I guess she has quite the number of bodies on her,
Oh wow.
like before they were married,
Okay.
and obviously the number added up together. But she was his first ever.
What?
So his way of like feeling like he'd feel like we're good now, he said he has to get to her number and then they could be even. But mind you, he's at one. Okay? Well, together, if you don't include them sharing.
Okay.
He's at one because he's only been with her and only her because the other people have been joint. And she has a double number, a high double number, and he won't, and he knows it. And he's kind of like, once I reach your number, then we'll be in a good place.
So wait, what?
Yeah, I see that can't be a swinger. That's crazy.
Like
Fuck no, she's not gonna go for it. But yeah,
I've never understood the swinging thing because
me neither.
For women, I kind of get it because like you guys get like if you're in a relationship, basically for people who don't know, swinging is a couple
yeah.
goes out and finds someone, either another couple or a single person to bring them in.
Oh, so like a threesome is a
Basically,
swinger?
but they swing together. The idea is like you're swinging with your partner. So that's the whole point of it. Like you're so it can be with two people.
Oh, I didn't know
It
that.
can be one
I don't
person.
know that either.
I thought it was two people.
An
Yeah,
open
I thought-
an open relationship is I can go do my thing, you can go do your thing, and then we come back together.
Yes.
And we can bring people together if we want to.
Yes. Ooh, okay.
But for the swinging thing, like I kind of understood it for women, because like it's a different change of pace and everything else. But I feel like it's a slippery slope for guys, because like can you imagine like you're swinging with another couple, and like that dude's just going to town on your wife, and like
That's swinging, yeah.
I wouldn't want any of them.
And-
I wouldn't want my man going to town with another man right there.
like that's
That's
That's wild
Not
to
into
me.
that. No. Like,
But
no.
like she's saying things that she's never said with you, and like
That's
it's-
crazy.
Like, can you like the insecurity part of it?
Of course.
I guess like
yeah.
it feels like
No.
weird. Like I feel like it's a slippery slope, because I had so I know someone
Uh-huh.
who was a swinger and polyamorous and everything else, And that exact scenario happened. So they went out to like this place. They met this other couple. They were having a grand old time. And he's having a ball with the girl. And then he just hears his partner's or his girlfriend's voice and everything else going on. He turns around and like, she's having the time of her life, eyes rolled back, like she's never had.
This is from the episode of You.
Basically, like, it was like he was traumatized. He literally had to stop. He looked at her like, and he could never look at her the same. And they broke up like the day
I believe
after.
I'm sure they had to.
And so like, like that's a slippery slope because like, you know, as a guy, you're like, oh yeah, I got my shit down, and everything else, but like, you don't know the mandingos that are out there that
That's
like.
right.
That's crazy to me. So, does it have to be in the same room?
I think so. Like, yeah, it has to be like together collectively.
Oh, like you can't go in the other room?
No, like you have to. It has to be
As
an
far
experience.
as I know, it has to be like
In the same room.
together.
Wild.
As
Oh,
well,
no.
from what I know.
And so, like,
it's
with women,
together.
like, would you be like if your guy's like over there on the side of you, like, would you
He
be?
wouldn't even be alive to. Anyway, there's not. I'm not doing.
No,
it.
we're not doing that.
I'm not doing
No.
that.
That's
I have
like,
too much respect for my. So I'm sorry. Don't get mad. at
don't
me.
disrespect the
I'm
swinging
not
community.
disrespecting the swinging community. My preference is I don't want to share myself for my husband partner. Period.
What about when you get older? Have you guys heard of the community in Florida called the Pines?
Yeah, with their
Yeah.
With the loofahs? The loofahs? The
yeah,
colored
they
loofahs?
got their colored loofahs. Oh yeah, they sure do. I think it's hilarious.
They just get
That's
freaky.
funny.
They don't care about
They're
STDs.
so because they don't need to.
They're like
I mean,
70
they're like,
plus.
We're like, yeah, we're old already.
We're about to be on the end.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's hilarious. Good for them. I mean, they don't have much left in this world.
so now
They're already there because their kids
Get
put them
yours,
there.
girl. Yeah, your kids ain't shit. I'm not putting my mom in that. So yeah, I get
Dixie's
it.
not.
kids ain't
Dixie's
shit.
not going to the
No,
Pines anytime
She's
soon.
not, unless she pisses me off.
Right, then I'm putting her
No,
in there.
she's not.
I'm gonna send you to Florida.
No, girl, no. Yeah, I just like hearing these stories also made me realize like, damn, you know, even couples who think like, oh, it's fun, we get to play, we bring other people in, they still got problems. Don't let that fool you.
That's a good point.
Like I feel like
That's a
people
good
think
point.
like, oh, I'm gonna fix it. We're gonna bring somebody in. Like, no, you have even more problems, slippery slopes too. Like,
Yeah.
like everybody has their own thing going on. I feel like this is the lesson I've learned from this conversation and my experiences. It's like everybody's going through something. Everybody feels like they don't have their shit together. Because that's kind of like how I felt. Like, damn, I don't got my shit together as far as this, like my life. I'm a mess. And then I was like, oh wait, no, you're a mess, and you're a mess, and you're a mess. We're all a mess.
Yeah,
we're
we
a
are.
mess outside.
Outside. That's what brings your problems inside.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, being outside brings the problems inside. That's for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah. So you get all those DMs, but who knows? Maybe in 2 years you'll be able to be a throuple. You can be a throuple or something.
I'm in a
Tati's not
throuple
a
right now,
throuple.
but not a literal throuple.
Not a literal throuple.
Not like we don't do anything. I just love them so much.
Aw.
They just invite me to go out and hang with them.
Oh, like with another couple.
Jackie
Yeah.
and David.
Oh yeah, you are there.
yeah,
third,
like they
yeah.
just if they go get wings, they invite me.
That's sweet.
Like we hang. That's it. That's it. But yeah. So okay. So that was that conversation,
Yeah.
and then the next one today, randomly, I'm having a conversation about work related, nothing related to anything else.
Okay.
And I get asked the question, not even the question. Hey, 2 years. I just get told 2 years. And I'm like, what? 2 years what? And it was like, well, I'm going to be 45 this month or next month. I forgot what he said. I'm about to be 45. In 2 years, I'll be 47. I've realized I think I do want to settle down, and I actually do want kids. Like I do. No more than 2, but I do. And you're single right now, and you have a lot going on for yourself. So if you're single in 2 years, I feel like we should make this a thing. And I remember we talked about this in a past episode, like the joke, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, are you serious? He was like, serious.
He's very serious, girl.
So like, I got a lot of propositions that came my way this weekend.
Yeah, you really
I am
did.
overwhelmed.
Right, you are busy, girl.
They want me to be real busy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
that's
do.
interesting and that's real funny. I'm not mad at that. Like honestly, like if I wasn't married or like had a child, I think if I was like, okay, maybe at like 42, if I didn't meet anybody, like, but you see, I gotta like just pre-qualifications. Like, how much do you make? What do I get out of this?
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially if it's not a we're falling in love together. It's kind of like now I could be bossy and be like, all right, fuck this love shit. Like, okay, you need to have this, you need to have that, because all the guys that I liked before and they didn't have that, and I was like letting it go over my head because I cared. Fuck that. I want what I deserve. Period. And I want a down payment.
On what?
On whatever. I want
Car,
it.
a house.
I want it.
Whatever.
If it's gonna be planned, set that shit up the way I want it.
Yes, girl.
Get my walk-in closet. Start getting it ready for me if it's happening. Like, I need it my way. I'm kept, and I want to stay kept. Period.
Hey, I'm not mad at that.
And she's not high maintenance.
But you mean
And
that
what?
too.
And she's not high maintenance.
No, I'm not. No, I just don't like. I don't want to have to be like, oh, I'm not allowed to do that. Like, what do you mean I can't? What do you mean we can't go to Aruba this summer? Why?
Yeah, I can't picture you.
Why?
With someone who's going to tell you no.
Yeah.
Maybe their finances aren't in order. You never know.
I want them to get in order for me.
So what do you require?
Because mine are in order.
45. You got to have at least 6 figures.
Yeah.
At least 6 feet tall.
No, I've never cared about. You know this. I've never cared about the height.
Really?
know
Same.
this.
I've never been like, God,
I've never been like. I mean, like, I feel like the men who I've been so attracted to and like whatever have been over 6 feet, and those are the ones I've gone on dates with. All of them, but didn't work out. So like the height doesn't really mean anything.
Would you go with someone shorter? Like a short king? Gotta get on his tippy toes, give you a kiss?
Oh, like shorter than me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
I thought you meant short. I was like
No. Like
what's short?
How tall are you?
5'2.5".
Damn, you're short as fuck.
Not a half.
No, the half counts.
So,
The half counts.
so what's the cutoff? 5'4"? 5'3"?
5'5".
So-
5'5".
Yeah, I need a measuring stick. I don't know. I don't know if that is.
and I hate saying that because like I genuinely like if you're a really good person and you're doing what you got to do, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're only 5'4.25". Like, no, I'm not like that. I'm not gonna pull out my measuring stick when I go on dates. Like, no.
So no Johnny Depps in your life then?
No. I don't know, but I will say naturally I'm attracted to tall men, but that doesn't mean anything really. It doesn't. I just want to feel good. Like, I just want to be with a man where I feel safe, but I feel empowered. I feel good. I don't feel like, oh, what is he doing? Like, there. Like, I don't want any of that. Like, I want to just feel secure and happy.
I love it.
Like, that's all I want. Like, I'm talking all this shit, like the 6 figures that, like, of course, in a perfect world, I do want that. Like, I don't want to, like, be in love and broke. I don't. But I also don't want to be in a relationship with somebody with money and I'm miserable and I'm crazy and I'm insecure and I'm mentally not okay and emotionally unstable. I don't want that.
Well, then you're going to have to see that the guy who you made a pact with for 2 years from now, hopefully.
I mean, he got his shit together. I'm not going to lie. He does.
There you
like,
go.
He's older, but like he don't look that old.
You know his age?
Yeah, I know he's
said it,
45.
yeah.
Oh, it's not bad.
I know. I don't think that's bad either. I'm not like that. The age thing, like that, doesn't bother me. It was just random.
Yeah, that is random. But good
So
for you. Got
random.
your proposal.
I
Yeah,
know.
get the
Anybody
other
else? Let me know, guys.
Put him in the inbox.
Like while it's hot, get it while it's hot.
Literally.
Like, let me line all these proposals up.
How do you guys feel? This is a hot take that I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about sharing locations with your significant other?
Oh my God.
Because there's 2 people in this room that are in relationships.
Yeah, not me.
And not you, but you're the one that had the loudest reaction to it. So
No, I only say it because as a high school teacher, these kids are psychotic.
They follow each other's location.
Dude, they have their best friends, their boyfriend. They're too much. There are no boundaries in that generation. They have each other's boyfriends, girlfriends, location,
Wait,
everything.
each other's?
Yes.
So, like, I would have your boyfriend's location.
No, you would have like me as your friend,
And
your
then my
and all your friends. Yeah, no,
Okay,
not
well,
like
they
no.
sound like me.
No, I'm
That's me.
sorry, but like it's just like I say that because I'm like you guys don't know boundaries.
yeah.
You're too much, too soon. Like, are we boyfriend and girlfriend? Yes. Location.
No, that is psychotic and a little
And-
dangerous, in my opinion.
No, you think?
I think it's very dangerous,
Dude,
actually.
if I had my location shared with some people I used to date, I don't think I'd be alive.
Honestly,
you can't turn it
that's
off?
scary.
Well, they know once you turn your location
Yeah,
off.
it's probably a
Oh,
big
you mean
deal.
like in your relationship? Okay, now I got you.
Yeah,
That's
So
crazy.
go. You guys could talk. My reaction was about
Yeah.
like thinking my high school kids, not me.
I didn't know that was a thing in high school.
Oh, it's a thing.
That's crazy.
Anybody who knows anybody between the ages of 15 and 19, ask them.
Holy shit.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I personally really enjoy following people's locations.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have 3 people's locations that are not my family.
I like
I have
collecting
3
them.
girls.
Yeah.
That's it.
I like
but like
collecting them.
honestly, I don't check them. Alexa,
Oh, I
be
do.
checking that shit.
Yeah, I
like,
do.
hey, I saw you were here. Like, bitch, you stalker.
I think it's so fun. I think they're like watching your little
guess.
Sims like go around town. I love
guess.
it.
I
I have
don't
the
know. I
most
don't-
random people that I share with. It's so funny.
Really?
Because I also said it to, I'm like, I don't care. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not giving it to like any random person.
yeah.
But I'm just like, I really don't care. Like, first of all, you're never going to catch me somewhere I'm not supposed to be because like I'm a grown ass woman. The fuck you think this is? Like, you know what I mean? Number 2, like, I'm very obviously honest of where I am. So
Yeah.
it was like, hey, where you at? I'd be like, bitch, I'm at home. Like, I don't know, whatever. Or I'm at fucking TJ Maxx. And number 3, I think it's really fun. I like to see where my friends are. I'm like, what are they up to today?
I only like it, like, for example, like if we have plans or whatever, I'll be like, okay, we have to be here. Why are you still at home?
Yeah, that's
Or girl, you
yeah.
haven't even made it home yet to do this. Why are you still at the gym? Or like for that reason, like sure, I like it as my location thing comes off.
Screaming.
But other than that, like I'm not like you where I'm like, ooh, like
Oh, I have so much fun.
randomly.
I get a kick out of it.
No, I
I'll
don't
like
really
just
care.
be like bored one moment, and I'm like, let's see what everyone's up to, and I like to see. Sometimes I like to check to make sure. Oh, my friend's home. All right, let me call Jonathan. I'm gonna call him. Yeah, but sharing with your significant other, I think if you're in a like secure
Yeah.
relationship or marriage, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do think it gets a bad rep because a lot of times when you're sharing with your
It's
boyfriend,
because something happened.
there's
Yeah.
no trust,
Yeah.
this and that. But I'm telling you, my husband will only see me at Target, the house, or
Here.
Starbucks, or at work, or here. Like those are my only 4 to 5 spots. And on top of that, like if I'm not a liar, so if I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm at Hooters, he knows I'm at fucking Hooters because I told him. Like
Yeah.
he's not gonna look one day and be like, what are you doing on Belmont and fucking blah blah blah. It's like that would never happen.
Yeah.
But like I think if you're in a situation where like your partner A doesn't trust you or
Yeah.
whatever, or if my partner, let's just say I was a girl who was dating and my partner cheated on me, I think a lot of times that happens where they're like, well, they get back
Yeah.
together, I want your location.
Yeah.
And even if your partner's not on bullshit anymore,
You have that.
you still think about it. You see that little fucking car icon moving. You're like, where is he going? I know he's going. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure it has to drive you even more crazy. You think it's probably helping you, but it's probably not.
Yeah. And like there's ways around the location. You have that shit on a tablet or something, you turn it on there and then you go outside.
Yeah, I read that. I guess you could. It seems like a lot of work. And again, like I don't have a tablet, so yeah. How do you know?
I assume people.
Right. How do you know?
I'm not outside, but I know.
Right. You're out here fucking.
Technically I was inside. But anyway.
What about you though, producer Michael?
Yeah, what about you?
You hate
I
it.
personally have always been against it.
You're so funny.
Because I feel like, at least for me, what annoyed me, and I've been with my wife for like 20 years, what's annoyed me about it was like, I have a bad conception of time, and I do like a lot of things.
We know that.
So if I'm doing something,
Time's an illusion.
I'm like, I'm really focused and like doing my work, whatever. And like, she'll text me like, oh, okay, what time are you leaving? It'll be like 5:00. And like 5:15 comes and I haven't left. It's because like I'm trying to finish up. And it's a bad habit. Like I have to let her know like I'm going to be late or anything else.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't need like the pesky, like you have to leave in 5 minutes. You have to leave in 10 minutes. Like, why haven't you left yet? Like 5 minutes. And it's like, all right, I got to do what I got to do. And so for the longest, I never shared locations with Lucy. Like I was like, nope. Like I don't care about your location. I don't care about my location. I'm in the same, not 5 spots. I got like 30, but still, I'm in the same spots all the time. Like if you need to know, like just call me, FaceTime me, whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. But I've done it, and I did it when she went to Mexico. So she went to Mexico with the kids, and so I was like, all right, cool. Like to give you peace of mind because you're going to be in another country. Like here, I'll give you my location.
Not here. I'll give it to you. Like he grants it or.
Yeah, I was like, here's the location because like
Oh God.
And then when she landed, did you turn that shit off?
no, I
Okay,
didn't.
good.
I told her, I said, I'm not gonna turn it off until you start pestering me. So like if she'll like stalk me,
Compromise.
if she'll stalk me, I'll be like, you got one strike, dog. Like, better watch out. I'm gonna take it off. But no, she's been good about it. She hasn't done it.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, but that was my biggest thing. Like, I just didn't want to be pestered. Like when I'm doing something, I don't care like if you know where I'm at. I just don't want to be like,
I see what you're saying.
you have
Yeah.
to leave. Like you have to be out of here.
like me, like how I just said, like
Yeah.
you're still at the gym, you should be getting ready. Why? Like my example, I'm a pester.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so, so now like she has my location. She's had it forever. And I'll even be like, bro, you got my location. Like, well, you know where I was. What are you talking about? Like, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But, for the longest, I was just like, but some people do find it super offensive. They're like, it's an invasion of privacy. Like, if I want to stop somewhere, like, why do you need to know I'm going to Target? Why do you need to know I'm going here? And I understand the point of like, having peace of mind and stuff, but I just thought it was funny because people have a very like visceral reaction to it. Either like you really are like playing The Sims like Paulina here, or you're super against it. Like I don't want
there's
anything,
literally like there's no in between.
There really
like
isn't.
I'm just like you're either really offended, but it actually makes me want to know why people get so offended by it. Like there's something there. Maybe like you were accused or something of being on bullshit, or you were accused of lying about your location. Something has to be there deeper if you're super offended. Because I hear that a lot of like, oh, like what? Like you don't trust me or something like that. Or like, oh, like sharing locations, like that's my privacy. It's like, it's a fucking location. Like I'm not, to me, invasion of privacy is like, and this is, people argue about this too, is like going through phones and blah, 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 or like going through personal, people's personal stuff. That could be invasion of privacy. I agree with that part. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I heard that. But if I'm looking at your thing and you're at Buffalo Wild Wings, like that's like
you're bringing me chicken wings.
Pick me up a
Right.
6-piece. Though.
right.
bringing me
pick
food.
me up something to eat.
Come
like,
on now, don't be rude.
that's how I feel. But I could be completely wrong because I love collecting them. Like they're like my little Sims.
They're your Infinity
Do you want
Stones.
mine? Just to
Would you give it to
you'll
me?
have fun with mine because I'm.
Wait,
fucking-
can I?
I'm
She'll be
when I'm
outside.
outside.
She'll be outside. I don't have anyone's location besides Lucy and my
Yeah.
parents, just because parents are hard to keep track of.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, babysitting your parents is so hard.
Oh my God, I know. Sometimes I'll come home and my mom's not home, and I'm like,
Dixie, where are you?
why? Oh, I know where you are.
It's 8
Okay,
o'clock.
I understand.
Get
I know
home.
what she's doing. But like my mom doesn't really go anywhere either. She's always at like 3 spots if she is not at home.
I got a bunch of spots. Like if you saw my location, I might be in a different state in this morning than I am now. Like,
wow.
Yeah, 100%. But
you
guess
never
what?
know.
I'm sharing with you. 100%. You also better share back.
Okay,
You won't.
I got you, Paulina.
But you're not gonna lie though. If
She's
Lucy
so
was like,
funny.
"Oh, where are you?" Let's say she didn't see. You're not gonna be like, "I'm at the office" when you're like across state border.
she could like FaceTime me, and I was like, "There's no problem with me," but. Makes
But
her
I'm
feel
saying like
better.
you're not a liar, so like I don't think you even like would care. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just don't want to be bugged about it. But now i
100%.
I've given in, and I have not been bugged, so I'm happy.
Period.
Oh, totally unrelated.
What's up?
But I just thought about it. What are your thoughts on spinning the block?
Like shooting people?
No. Like going back to an ex or somebody you used to date. Because I don't know if you saw recently at Coachella, like Karrueche and Chris Brown.
Got back
like
to an
they
ex?
got caught. No, they just got caught having a conversation and they were like really cheesy together.
Oh.
And I saw a picture and it's like, as a fellow spin the blocker, I know what that smile means. Go ahead, Karrueche. What are your thoughts on spinning the block?
Oh yeah.
Because like Ashanti and
Nelly,
Nelly.
a
and-
whole ass
I think
baby now.
it's like the season of spinning the block.
I
What do you
think
guys
people, you love who you love. If it's okay, like as long as it's not Rihanna and Chris Brown, I think it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I think there's always going to be something there if you want it to be there to certain people, right? Like,
It's like unfinished business too, right?
kind of depends on
I
like
look at it
the
as
person you
unfinished
have.
business. I just feel like your mind wonders things, and you're like,
What could it be?
I
People
wonder.
say that. I don't
but not
understand
like
that.
literally spin the block, like to be with them.
Well, the guy who wanted you to be his second wife spent the block on you.
Oh, he told me I was the one that got away.
He went around
said
the block?
I was the one that got away, and he said he feels like if he would have like actually tried to like, because he was like too nervous
Yeah.
to like go after me, I guess. He said if he would have, he feels like he would have fell in love with me and he wouldn't be with his wife. And I just think that's so inappropriate. First of all, don't tell me that. Like, if you're a married man, you have no business talking to any woman like that. So that was shut down. But anyway, I just personally feel like people spin the block for one, just like the curiosity killed the cat. Like, there's unfinished business.
Okay.
Or two, maybe you're like, I've changed, I've worked on myself. Now I'm ready to spin that block because I I did work. I'm showing up better. And obviously, hopefully the other person did that. But those are the only like 2 reasons why I could see people wanting to spin the block. And 3, the most obvious is like maybe there was something really good there. And you're just going back for that and nothing else.
I guess. I never thought of the second one of like, I've changed, I've grown. But how often does it work though? What is the success rate of splitting the block? I don't think it's that great. And I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell me I'm wrong. I feel like it's not that great. Otherwise, it would be a whole thing. And I just feel like people do it for the thrill. And once that thrill is gone, it's the same
right
bullshit.
back. Same, like it's like that fairy tale. Like maybe in the beginning, like oh wow, and then it's like, and this is why. There it is. That's why I zoomed out of the block.
For being honest.
Yeah, no U-turns.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not a spin the block kind of lady. The idea of it is not. It's not great. I think at this point, just I'd be by my damn self. I'd be happy, or just like meet new people. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, in my opinion. If you're gonna spin the block, like there's nothing there to go back to.
Yeah,
that's my hot take.
No, I get it. Yeah,
I could be wrong though. Everyone's different.
Genuinely, I agree. I just feel like unless there was actual work and change, like what are you doing it for? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, they should spin the block in our old episodes.
They should spin the block.
You guys
on
should
our
spin the
episode.
block.
We
We
had
had a live show, so go spin the block on that live show.
Yes, go give us love.
Go
like
give
it.
us love, like it. Like I hope you liked what we talked about.
Merge in it.
Merge.
merge in that bitch, and go outside.
We outside.
We outside.
Well, we are outside. We are inside. And we're about to go outside again.
About to go outside
because we are out this bitch.
Goodbye.
Follow us on Instagram at Paulina Rowe
At Talk with Tati.
and Never Too Shy Pod. We love and appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.